Hello, everyone. Welcome to 2D Board Gamers. My name is Dave, and today we're going to take a look at my top 5 leadership events. Leadership is the most diverse of the aspects because, like, aggression mainly deals with doing damage to minions and the villain, justice is mainly concerned with thwarting, protection is mainly concerned with defending or avoiding taking damage, and leadership is ally centric, and there's a few other concepts like buffing your stats and stuff. So, one thing with leadership events, however, is usually if the leadership event will be the linchpin of the deck idea. And so, all of these events that are on this list aren't on a short list per se, like I normally do with these videos. This would be like if I'm doing this concept, a deck concept, then these are leadership events that I am considering for that specific deck concept. So this is kind of in the order of deck concepts in a way. So without any further ado, let's get to the list. Number 5 is the newest card on this list. It came in the Falcon Hero Pack, Strength and Diversity. It costs 2 per player. It's an alliance card and a hero action for each different trait on friendly characters in play. Choose, remove 1 threat from a scheme, deal 1 damage to an enemy. So normally I like tribal decks, and there is one on this list. This is the anti-tribal deck because the more traits you have, the better. And in multiplayer, though, this does cost a bit more. So hopefully there's lots of different traits that the other players are contributing. Otherwise, this is much better in solo than in multiplayer because it's cost 2 per player. That's number 5, Strength and Diversity. Number 4 is Suit Up. It costs 2, and as an alter ego action, you can search your deck and discard pile for an ally and an upgrade that can be attached to that ally, add them to your hand. Now, this is really good for Voltrons, like the previous video with the top 5 allies when I talked about my Yondu Voltron deck. This also works good for ally swarms, or, you're just getting cards in your hand to pay for expensive cards. But you do have to be an alter ego to play it. So this doesn't always make the cut. But if I'm trying to do an ally swarm or a Voltron, then this is a card that I think of. So that's number 4, Suit Up. Number 3 actually has 2 cards that are relevant for this. Would be for an Avenger tribal deck slash draw, 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 draw. So first we have Avengers Assemble. It costs 4, max 1 per round. Ready each Avenger character you control. Until the end of the phase, each Avenger character in play gets +1 thwart, +1 attack. And this is after you played Strength in Numbers, exhaust any number of allies you control, draw 1 card for each ally exhausted this way. So you have Strength in Numbers, you exhaust them, and then Avengers Symbol, you can ready them and activate your allies, and they get +1 thwart, +1 attack. So that is number 3, Avengers Assemble / Strength in Numbers. Number 2 is for a hero that you want to improve the basic stats. So there's 2 cards with that, Morale Boost and Lead from the Front. So Morale Boost costs 1, hero action, choose a hero, and until the end of the round, that hero gets +1 thwart, +1 attack, and +1 defense. And Lead from the Front costs 2, choose a player. Each character that player control gets +1 thwart and +1 attack until the end of the phase. This is really good for heroes like Quicksilver because then you've got his Always Be Running, so you're activating multiple times, so you're taking advantage with the improved stats. So that's number 2, Morale Boost / Lead from the Front. And number one is for recursion decks. We have two cards here. Get Ready, cost 0, ready an ally, and Make the Call, cost 0, pay the printed cost of an ally in any player's discard pile, put that ally into play under your control. So this is great for the Maria Hill ally, which allows everyone to draw a card. Or if you're playing as the Maria Hill hero, then you would want to recur Victoria Hand. She costs 3, and every time she enters play, you get the Ready as Shield support. So that would be the replacement for the Maria Hero ally. So that is number one, ally recursion. All right. So that was my top 5 plus, I guess, leadership events. Again, like I said, this category is a little interesting because usually the 1 or 2 cards is the linchpin of the deck. And all of these cards aren't on the short list for every leadership deck that I build. Most of the time when I'm playing leadership, I play hardly any leadership events unless I'm doing one of these unique deck concepts. So, anyways, thank you for watching, everyone. Please like, subscribe, and click the notification bell.